big games coming out in March 2025. Games for PlayStation 4 and 5, Xbox One, Xbox Series XS, and PC. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe for more videos. Thank you so much, and let's go.
This is gonna be great!
You bet.
I hope we find them soon.
Look!
Incredible! I've never heard of a Karatnoth herd this big before.
One of them's got big spikes on its back.
Monster Hunter Wilds is the next huge adventure of this insane action RPG series. The game is being developed by Capcom and is going to be released in February 28th, 2025 to PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and Windows. This is one of the biggest series from Capcom, and the hype about this game is huge, and the time to finally play it is getting closer. If you've never played, it's an action RPG game with a lot of possibilities and features, but the main one is to hunt huge monsters, as the name says, and is really fun to play with friends in the co-op mode. You gotta try it.
You can't do this alone!
We need to shake them off! Follow me! Yeah! Here it comes! I will draw its iron! Cover me!
You got it. Be careful.
Be ready!
This is the museum audio guide. Entering. The world is full of wonder, mystery, and culture. But it's also big, and who has the time, eh? We grab that culture by the, foot and bring it right to you. Prehistory. So ancient, so rudimentary. We think it could be at least 3 years old. And over to your left, you'll see a child climbing the... Oh my, no.
2 Point Museum is a new game for the fans of managing and building games. It's being developed by the studio 2 Point Studios and is coming out in March 4th, 2025 to PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC. In the game, the players shall create and manage museums, refine the visuals of them, improve and increase, and also explore for finding artifacts that shall be part of the experience to get new items and things for the museums. If you like this kind of game, this one looks fun, and it's coming out on March 4th, so it's really close now.
Time before time knew what time it was. Here we have a primitive computer. This can't be good. Ah, that's one of our experts returning now with an exciting new exhibit. Oh my, this one appears to be interactive. Tell your friends, bring your family. After all, you can't spell museum without you and me.
Can you feel it? Something has disturbed my dreams. He has returned. The great beast. And soon all will know that the war against the dragons begins.
Dragonkin the Banished is an interesting action RPG. The game is set in the same style of Diablo, Path of Exile, and more games in this style, but here the player will explore and unravel a world of dragons. A game with nice graphics, a combat that looks fun for those that likes this style, and an infinite gameplay system for those who likes to play for hours and hours evolving and improving the character. The game is confirmed to PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and Windows. And for PC, it's coming out on March 6th, 2025, but just the early access for now. The final version will be available on the consoles too.
Get ready to unleash your power and kill the Dragon Lords to reclaim the world and put an end to the draconic corruption. Play the Dragonkin demo now and add...
Chernobylite 2 Exclusion Zone is a post-apocalyptic action RPG game, mixing free exploration of huge and extremely realistic open world with a hardcore combat style, insane crafting system, team and base management with non-linear storytelling. The game is announced to PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and Windows. The release date of the final version is not confirmed yet, but the early access version of the game is coming out on March 6, 2025, but only on PC. Consoles version are confirmed, but with no release date yet.
A lot of explosions.
Okay, you better get ready, because I'm about to show you Hazelights' next co-op adventure called Split Fiction. And let me tell you this, get ready for a ride.
Split Fiction is the next game of studio responsible of It Takes Two, a game that got the Game of the Year award in 2021. The studio is Hazelight Studios, and the games is coming out on March 6, 2025 to Xbox Series X and Series S, PlayStation 5, and Windows. The game will be set in a sort of fantasy world that's actually a simulation inside the story. And once again, it's impossible to play alone. You need a friend or an online mate to play with you. But the adventure promises to be even greater than the adventure of It Takes Two. So I'm looking forward to play.
Accidentally, they end up in the same simulation.
What are you doing in my story? Something bad is going on here.
And there, they find out that their stories are about to get stolen. And in order to save them, they have to escape back to reality. We at Hazelight love variation, and you'll have a unique mechanic for every level. Let me give you some examples. In this level, you start out by finding...
Who are you? Who do you serve?
All I have ever known in my life. Our land. My family. Burns in the name of unification.
Assassin's Creed Shadows is the next adventure in the world of Assassin's Creed. The game, as always, is being developed by Ubisoft and is coming out to PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and Series S, and Microsoft Windows in March 20th, 2025. The game, for the first time in a big Assassin's Creed game, will be set in Japan. You'll be able to play with two different characters, Neo and Yasuke, each one of them with their own style and mechanics. This will be an RPG Assassin's Creed, like Valhalla, Odyssey, and some others, set in a huge map with a lot of things to do.
You are still a frog in a well. Greed. Power.
Who's ready for a bit of fun then?
Killing Floor 3 is the next game of this beloved horror FPS series. The game is being developed by the studio Tripwire Interactive and is coming out to PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and Windows in March 25th, 2025. The series is known for being extremely fun to play with friends. Yes, it's a sort of co-op game with a lot of personality. The graphics looks really good, looks immersive and fluid, and promises to be a great experience with a lot of content, such as missions, weapons, enemies, and much more. And it's close to be released, so keep an eye out for it. The first Berserker Khazan is an action RPG set in the Souls-like style. The game is being developed by the studio Neepal and is coming out in March 27, 2025 to Xbox Series X and S, PlayStation 5, and Windows. The game will be fast and fluid, set in a dangerous magical world. And as any other Souls-like game, it's going to be hard, really challenging, with a lot of different enemies and bosses. The graphic style is very stylish in my opinion, a good mix of realism and cartoon, giving the game a charismatic visual style, and if you're a fan of this kind of game, it looks really good.
Emergency at Windscale Atom Plant. Now the worst seems to be over.
Atomfall is a survival FPS game set in a post-apocalyptic universe. The game is being developed by the studio Rebellion Developments, the same studio of Sniper Elite, and the game is coming out in March 27, 2025 to PlayStation 4 and 5, Xbox One, Xbox Series X and S, and Windows. The game looks really fun, especially for the ones that love single-player games about survival. The first time I saw it, I must say that it got my attention, but to be honest, I'm not a big fan of the studio, but I'll keep an open mind about this one. It looks nice in the trailer, and it's coming out day one on Xbox Game Pass.
Once, you've met humans. Heavenswell. Imagine that they once ruled this very world.
AI Limit is an interesting action RPG game in the Souls-like style. The game is being developed by the studio Sense Game in the beloved Souls-like style. The game is being developed by the studio Sense Games and is coming out in March 27th, 2025 to PlayStation 5 and Windows. The game features a fast and fluid gameplay style. What's important in a Souls-like game? The graphic is in a mix of a sword anime style with some realistic aspects. In this post-apocalyptic wasteland sci-fi action RPG, the player will play as Arisa, a blader with immortality, and explore the city ruin to find the hope of a new life. The game looks fun, and it's close to be released, so I hope it's as good as it looks.
Waterfalls, where flowers bloom and trees thrive.
They control the rules in Atomfall, and humans are just...
It's best if you both sides suffer heavy losses.
We are the same. Seeking after far-fetched goals with crippled memories.
That's the video. Hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much, and I see you in the next video.
As soon as we find a good...